In your days of scrolling through articles or magazines, I'm sure that you've come across the term high-value men. For those that haven't, high-value men is a term used to describe attractive and successful dudes. For the record, no girl will be willing to pass on a high-value man because they're considered the complete package. So, even if you are yet to attain the status of a high-value man, this episode will walk you through how these men talk to women and make them wet before they even get laid. They don't try too hard. Women love guys with sugar-coated tongues. She wants to hear that she's the most beautiful girl in the world, even when she knows that she's not. They also love being gifted nice things like expensive jewelry and chocolates. For this reason, guys tend to shower a girl that they seem to have fallen for with praises and gifts. However, high-value men tend to take a different route. Here is the secret, bud. Although women love praises and gifts, they often lose interest in men who do this often, and high-value men know this. So they tend to starve women with excessive compliments and gifts. They don't try to impress women. They hold great confidence, which flows through when they converse with a woman. This doesn't mean that you have to be proud to be a high-value man. Being comfortable in your own skin does the trick, so dude, don't be a simp. Don't be overly concerned with pleasing a woman. Once she notices that you aren't her muse, she will begin to see you as a high-value man. They know how to shatter her ego. Most women have over-bloated egos. You can't blame them. Most of them have been worshipped by men all of their lives. High-value women can easily detect women with such egos and will not boost their egos further. Wondering how they do this? Picture this scenario. A damsel walks into a mall and all the guys around turn to glance at her. She notices the eyes of simps around her and walks majestically to gain their attention more. While the simps will pay for her groceries just to get her number, high-value men will act like she doesn't exist and might snub her if she makes a move to initiate a conversation. You might call them rude, but high-value men are far from it. They know a lot of guys make advances at these girls, and she derives pleasure in turning them down. And so, to be the different guy, they do the turning down instead. Remember, girls want what they can't have, so paying no attention or turning down a damsel with an over-bloated ego will make her see you as a guy different from other guys she's met. Be a high-value man. They flirt with confidence. High-value men know flirting boosts attraction, and they will use this to their advantage. Reasons why you see most high-value men randomly walk to a lady and tell her how they feel their lips look kissable. Expressing emotions is quite an arduous task for some men. These are the novices in the dating game. To be a high-value man, you have to confidently express what you feel about a girl, giving no room for fear or rejection. Only women shy away from expressing their feelings. Real men don't. So buddy, be bold and make that first move, because that is what high-value men do. Flirting doesn't have to be complicated. Remember to keep it as simple and as fun as you can. Aside from the possibility of getting her laid, flirting is also a way to gauge her interest in you. Observe her mood while flirting. If it's positive, then she's yours for the taking. If it's not, walk away. They don't use cheap pickup lines. Picture this. You walk up to a girl and you tell her she looks beautiful, after which you request her number. She refuses to give it out, and she walks away after some back and forth. You observe another dude walk up to her, and after conversing with her for some time, hands her his phone to place her number there, and to your surprise, she concedes. You begin to wonder what you did wrong. Well, buddy, your pickup line was cheap. Know this, girls get approached all the time, and she might have heard the line that you used on her repeatedly. High-value men don't go about recycling pickup lines. Instead, they're creative when it comes to using them. No girl will turn down a well-crafted pickup line that leaves her grinning from ear to ear. Some may even dish pickup lines just go for the HI word. You're probably wondering if this can get girls. Well, it can. High-value men believe that they hold enough charisma and they don't need a line from Google to get them girls. They believe in being themselves, and they never pretend to be who they're not. For this reason, when they seem unable to come up with a genuine pickup line, they dish the whole pickup line idea and they go for the kill by being themselves. High-value men, oh man, they listen more and they talk less. They're really good listeners. They know women want guys who listen when they talk and comment only when necessary, and they use this to their advantage. Now, but being a good listener helps you understand what's being said better, and it gives her the impression that you value her. High-value men pay attention to when a woman speaks. They respond when necessary, and they ask questions when it matters. To make that connection, be more of a listener than a talker. This will give her the impression that you value and care about her. High-value men know this, and they're always attentive when a woman speaks. Be a high-value man today. They know how to keep things interesting. When dealing with women, try to be as unpredictable as possible. Women love men that they can't predict, and high-value men know this. Once a man is inconsistent in his dealings, the woman's curiosity becomes aroused. At this moment, she will continue to look forward to your next step, unsure of what it will be. Always try and be interesting and add new and exciting topics to your discussions. Add questions about her life, past relationships, things she enjoys doing. Never avoid having a good conversation. By doing so, you're going to solve mysteries that other guys fail to solve. You're going to know her weaknesses and her strengths, and you're going to be able to use them to your advantage. If you play your cards right, you're going to get her dancing to your tune in no time. They don't try and be too nice. Being Mr. Nice will help you get the girl, but being too nice will make you lose her. Every girl wants a guy who'd treat her nice. Buy her expensive perfumes, take her on expensive dates, get her gifts when she least expects, and do things that would keep her smiling at all times. At the same time, they dislike guys who don't know how and when to say no. They don't dislike him per se, rather they tend to not take him seriously. High-value men can tell the difference between being nice and being too nice. They know when to draw the line between making her feel special and being her plaything. This is because if you're overly friendly, she may begin to think that you want something in return, which might not sit too well with her. But act friendly, but don't overdo it. Let her see that you're kind without you having to explain the reason for your kindness towards her. Your kindness should not be directed only to her, but to everyone around you. Try not to look fake and see her become yours in no time. They're encouraging. It's a fact that no woman wants to be around a man who pulls her down or acts an obstacle preventing her from achieving her goals. High-value men know these, and they use them to their advantage. Picture this. Between someone who makes you feel better, do better, and become better, and another who has a way of bringing out your worst attributes while discouraging you from taking up new challenges, who would you pick to date? The one who makes you a better person, probably, right? I mean, that's a pretty obvious, stupid setup for a question, but it is what it is. Women also face similar situations and often choose those who make them better. High-value men serve as the most significant source of inspiration for their partners, supporting and encouraging them to do better and be better. And women tend to stick to them for this reason. Being her biggest cheerleader will make her see you as a high-value man. Now that you know what it takes to be a high-value man and how they communicate with women, try implementing them in your daily relationships. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get more updates.